What's up, Lorehounds? It's Koopa inside the FunCon booth. We're checking out Secret World. I'm with two of the communications guys.
Yeah, my name is Thor Anderson and I'm the Junior Communications Manager.
My name is Erling Ellingson. I'm the Director of Communications.
So Erling, how do you hook people in as they're passing by? What's your pitch to those people just kind of casually interested when they're moving around?
I think the best pitch to just grab people is, imagine if everything was true. All your nightmares, all legends, myths, conspiracy theories, Loch Ness monsters, Stonehenge, the magical Stonehenge, Bigfoot. Imagine all of that was true. And then playing an MMO in a world where all of that is true. And that is the Secret World. It's a modern day, massively multiplayer online game set in our real world. You'll be visiting locations like New England, Egypt, Transylvania, New York, London. But it's a world where everything is true.
And it's set in today's time frame.
It's a contemporary MMO. It's set in our day and age, yeah.
So we have a couple of questions from the community directly to you guys. We have an emphatic group that really is waiting for this and kind of starved for information on certain topics. So the first one would be crafting. You guys, obviously, you give a lot of character customization through the progression system we just discussed, but you also have a crafting system. Are we going to be able to change appearances and stats and all that in your crafting system?
Yeah, crafting is really important and every character can craft. There are no recipes and there are no levels in crafting. You can craft anything you want if you know how to craft it and if you have the resources. So we have a crafting grid and you place the resources in the grid in the shape of the weapon or item you want to create. So if you want to create a sword, you place the resources in the shape of a sword. And crafting is important because you need good gear to fit with your abilities. So when you swap your abilities, you also swap the gear, and you're gonna need to make gear that fits with it. And every single piece of weapon or equipment you can break down, and you can make new stuff that is useful for you. So if you find something that you can't use, it doesn't have the bonuses you want, you just break it down and make it into something different.
Can you do like off recipes, like just try, just guess and check kind of thing?
Yes. Yes, so you can put things in, and if you have the right components, the right stuff, the right shape, it's gonna craft for you. Yeah.
You just won't really know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Furthermore, for the character customization, are we locked in? You know, it's not realistic that we want to change what my head looks like throughout my career, but sometimes I just want to change the way I look. Are we going to be able to do like a haircut, facial structure changes or anything like that?
Right now we don't have any planned functionality for that, like barbershops or anything like that, but it's an interesting, it's definitely an interesting thing, and it's something that we can end up doing, but right now, no. But there is a very powerful character creation tool at the start of the game. You can truly make a character that stands out and from the crowd and looks different. And yes, maybe along the way we will add something like that, but for release that's not planned.
You're also swapping out your clothes the whole time. You're earning new clothes, you're buying new clothes, so you can look the way you want. And your gear doesn't affect how you look. So you can be a mean tank and run around in something really skimpy.
Nice tutu.
Yeah, if you want.
So, and this one's kind of a doozy as our last community question. And you guys, when you opened, you talked about how every kind of myth and mythos and conspiracy theory is true in your game. And when you first started talking about the game, you talked about the idea of having alternate reality games that in our real world, the flesh world, it would link into the game and you guys would have, the I Love Bees kind of stuff. What happened to that?
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about. That's not us at all. I mean, never heard about it. No, just kidding. Yeah, we have done some of that stuff. Some of it was us. Some of it might have been someone else. And we are working on other stuff along those lines. But obviously, I mean, if we said anything now, we would of course spoil it. But ARGs have been important for the campaign for the Secret World up to this point, and it's it ties very well into the storytelling in the Secret World and the focus on story and the focus on the fact that we are a real world game. So ARGs is something that there might be other stuff popping up in the future, but I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, you just kind of made me realize, well, it could already be there, we just didn't figure it out yet.
Maybe there's something here at PAX, I don't know.
That's perfect marketing, you win either way.
Exactly.
Thanks so much. So Secret World, when are we getting our hands on this bad boy?
Well, the game launches on June 19, but if you pre-order the game today, you can actually start playing it May 11th. We're going to do beta weekends for everyone who pre-orders, almost every weekend from May 11th up to launch. So,
is there going to be a wipe?
What was that?
Is there going to be a character wipe?
There will be a character wipe before launch, but you will be able to transfer your character from weekend to weekend. So you will be able to continue every weekend, and we're adding more and more content into these beta weekends. So it's a great way to see the game before it launches.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.